That's a skill. That's all I have to say. Oh my gosh. Welcome to YouTube. 1 second, TikTok just fell over. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, what a nightmare. Why is this being so janky? Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so sorry. Why can't I get this together? Why is this like on its own world? It's like, what the heck happened here? Okay, hold on. Hold on, YouTube. Sorry. Sorry, you guys. This is definitely a 2 or 3 person deal, obviously, when you're dealing with me, because those of you who are on TikTok who went for the fall, I'm so sorry. Those of you on YouTube, welcome. Okay, now we're going to launch Amazon. Oh my gosh, Kim. No, we are vertical. Amazon. No, we're doing the phone, but we're vertical. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Is it live? No. Okay. Oh, here we go. Woo! All of you guys who are with me, you're like, can this ever start? Okay, I'm excited about today, and Amazon is thinking, oh, here we go. All right, Amazon, we are going to do a morning skincare experience. These are my Thursday morning shows, and we're going to get going, you guys. So I'm super excited that today I have some new products to play with. I hope you guys understand that I get sent a lot of product. I don't always dive into it all. I'm a person who is totally a creature of habit. That's why I share a lot of the same stuff. It's because, number 1, I like a certain experience. Number 2, I like a certain efficacy. And number 3, sometimes I just don't want to take time learning about all these new things, which in my opinion are very similar. But today we have a whole lineup from Beauty Stat. So I'm very excited to experience their full like product situation. But the thing that I'm also super excited about today is this what is it called? Live Tinted. So they put out all these products that are like SPF involved, which you know that the number one, well, the 2 things to anti-aging, right? Water, it's free. Sunscreen, not free, but the best thing you can do for your skin. So if you could just master drinking water and using sunscreen, you're gonna be okay. Then you can elevate from there. With that in mind, we're gonna start off with the Palladio Brightening Peel Off Mask. I am streaming live right now on Amazon, on YouTube, and on TikTok. So if you're on those 3 platforms, you're catching me, and I welcome you and thank you. And maybe on YouTube it looks a little blown out. I don't know. For those of you guys, Jason, do you think it looks blown out, or do you guys think the color looks good? I mean, it's hard for me to tell because I have a lot of light coming into my old eyes right now, and so I'm kind of like, it's looking good. All right, let's start. So we are actually going to start with the Radiant Youthful Glow, and if you're on Amazon, on my Amazon side, there is a carousel. If you're on my YouTube side, we will list everything I use here. So no matter when you watch this, because it will be saved for you to watch later, you can just go to the description and like click on something and be like, oh, what is that Palladio brightening mask she's using? Okay, cool. So we'll link it all below. But anyways, this is the Radiant Youthful Glow Brightening Peel Off Mask. It's got papaya, blueberry, lemon, and orange. Let's try it out. Okay, we need to pull my hair away. Oh my gosh, you guys, this morning I finally went back to hot yoga. It's been like 2 weeks. And then like prior to that, I only had yoga for like, I don't know, a week before I went to Napa. It's just been, I love to travel. I do. But it is difficult traveling and maintaining health and maintaining, like creating content. I like to travel and then I like to come back and edit and be more focused on my health, and doing lots and lots of trips back to back is not necessarily great for me, like in a work way, but in a living way, it's awesome. If I didn't have to think about creating content while I'm traveling, but then I probably wouldn't be traveling. So, you know. Okay. So let's see about this brightening mask, because my skin is, even though I've been at spas, I've been eating like crap. Well, not crap. I've had the best food, but I've eaten everything. So this is going to be get that camera ready glow instantly with our botanical infused peel off mask, a powerhouse blend of papaya, blueberry, citrus, and maple sugar work in combination to reveal brighter, more luminous, radiant skin. Perfect for all skin types. All right, let's use you. Are you gonna come out? What are you? Have I dried you out because it's been a while? What is going on here? I feel like there's like a big block in this tube. Hold on. Am I gonna get past it? Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Okay, well, here, let's cut our jelly. And did I dry this stuff out? I may have. I've had this for a while. It doesn't seem like it wants to be a mask on me. What's going on? Let's see. Is there anything lower in this container that might be more liquidy? Wow, it's like jelly. I don't know, you guys. Is it really supposed to be like this? I mean, it's a brightening peel off mask, but if it's really this viscosity, and I don't remember, because I don't remember if I ever used it when I first bought it. This is like trying to put like liquid gum on your face. Do you remember that squeeze gum that you could just kind of eat? That's kind of what this is like. I don't know really what's happening right now. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Has anybody used this mask? I feel like I'm not really getting the experience of what this is supposed to be. We might need to switch masks. I may have exhausted this from sitting in my counter for forever. That's what happens. Because you guys look at it, I don't think I can. I mean, what's going on here? I mean, right? Is anybody saying, careful, it might turn into glue? I know. What is going on? I don't think that's correct. I don't think this is correct either. I think this is what happens when product goes bad. Sorry, Palladio. You know I like you guys. But I think this is what happens when you let something sit on your shelf too long. I think I'm going to throw this away because I can't obviously use it. And we're going to do something different. This is so funny. This is like trying to, let's be real. This is like a game. I should give this to Stuart. He would play with this all day long. This is I don't even know why I tried to put this on my face. All right. Well, that's done. And I hope you guys realize I'm a real human being. And I have a lot of product. And sometimes that product sits for a really long time. And guess what happens? Product goes bad. That's what we just experienced. All right. Well, let's just cleanse our skin. Just move on. So, and if you guys are on the YouTube or only the YouTube side, actually, you will see my overhead camera pickup, and I'm going to open this container, but it's got a sticker, which is going to be, oh, did you make a nice peel sticker for me? Okay. Thank goodness. You guys know I can't do stickers. Okay, this is all, okay, so let's read about this. I've got the box out so I can be a little bit more informed. So this is by BeautyStat, and this is the Universal Microbiome Barrier Balancing Cleanser. Okay, also, if you want a better view of all this, come to my YouTube channel or onto Amazon Live so you can see everything in my cart. And here it is tagged. Okay, let's use this. It says it's a new dimension in facial cleansing. This gentle foaming cleanser raises the bar. Today we are exposed to new germs, viruses, and other toxins that may threaten the very health of our skin. Universal Microbiome Barrier Balancing Cleansing goes beyond cleansing to protect and help fight these environmental health. Okay, you guys. I think most of us are realists, and I'm going to first tell you that I do not like this narrative. I dislike the idea that they're playing on the idea that because everybody's concerned about viruses, that now today we are exposed to new germs, viruses, and other toxins that may threaten the health of our skin. So they've created some microbiome barrier balancing. I mean, I just think sometimes skincare products take a lot of liberties where they should be more careful. I just don't think that it's good to bring in viruses and mix it with skincare and say somehow your skin is going to be absorbing viruses and therefore this cleanser is somehow going to be more special. I don't really know about that. I don't buy that because I'm a realist, but anywho. This is feeling, did I take too much? I'm like using it like it was supposed to be a clay mask, and I'm now probably going to set up like a big bounce house with bubbles because look at how much cleanser I just put on my face. I think it was because I thought I was doing a clay mask, which did not happen. And now I am using a cleanser. They say it's medical grade micro silver BG. I don't know what micro silver BG is. Does anybody in here know? Matthew, Ryan says, gotta love a woke hot topic. Yeah. Okay, wait, Ryan, can we look up micro silver BG and see, like, is there any benefit to that? I mean, what the heck is micro silver BG and why are they using it? I mean, they even say things like clean chemistry, vegan ceramides. It's like, okay. Calm down. Okay, let's see. Is this supposed to bubble? I don't even, maybe I should read how to use it. Okay, so it says that the patented micro silver BG pure medical grade silver invisibly remains on the skin surface to help your skin eliminate environmental hazards. Gentle yet effective cleansing action removes makeup, oil, pollution, and grime without stripping. For all skin types, a complex of vitamins, amino acids, and proteins with skin conditioners and emollients strengthen the barrier while moisturizing and balancing the natural microbiome skin flora. All right. In the AM and PM, apply a small amount to wet palms, working up a creamy soft foam. Wow, I did this wrong. Massage into wet face. Rinse thoroughly. Okay. We weren't really supposed to like rub. I know you're like, yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay, what we were supposed to do was we were supposed to take a tiny amount of this and we were supposed to turn it into some kind of foam. But I think I was on such a clay mask or whatever I was doing beforehand that I was like, oh, I'm just going to take this and put it all over my face, and now I'm going to be a bubble mess. Do we think we'll ever get this off? I honestly, I'm going to be cleansing my skin for the next 20 minutes. Okay. We're going to get this off. I've got 2 of my favorite cleansing sponges. These are in the Amazon carousel. We'll also link them in the YouTube show notes, but let's see. These are cheap, inexpensive, awesome, and perfect for what this experience is going to be, which is we've got to take off the amazing amount of skin cleanser I just put on. I never said I was conservative in skin care. I think most of us know I'm pretty liberal when it comes to products. And no doubt in this cleansing experience, I was more than liberal. I was excessive. Very, very excessive. Okay, so Micro Silver BG scores points because of its long-term effects. So, okay, that's what's in this cleanser, the Micro Silver BG. It's highly pure silver. Its emission that an excessive microbial load on the skin is reduced and the natural skin flora can regenerate. Okay, so apparently somehow this helps in the balance between flora and candida, because it's talking about the natural skin flora can regenerate. And you know, you have flora and you have candida, and they're constantly fighting between one another for a balance, just like acid and base pH products.
Hi.
Is something wrong?
Can't go to work in yoga clothes.
So we went to yoga this morning. Come here. And we got back late because Thursday morning yogas. And then I have this live, and because I was out of town, my camera gear was everywhere. So while I got in the shower, Jason came down and put all my camera gear back together and got it set up for me. But it meant he missed the shower.
That's okay. I'm back.
So you came back to literally take a shower?
I work for a construction company. I can't go to work in yoga clothes.
I think it's very woke of you.
I'm wearing bright green tight shorts and a blue tight shirt. And don't know what this
I got you that sweatshirt. I like that sweatshirt.
Yeah. So
everybody likes that sweatshirt. You like that sweatshirt.
I do like it. I do like
Get
it.
out
And
of
my
here.
yogis like it.
Yeah.
I came to see if you need any help with product, if you have any questions. Because I think you applied this incorrectly. You're supposed to wet your face first and then apply.
Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, you guys will figure it out.
I mean, I always do. Or if I do it wrong, I still survive. It's an amazing thing.
It is.
I can't go wrong in skincare.
Still beautiful.
I make it up. Bye. I survive, you guys. It's funny. He says he works in construction. He goes to an office every day, you guys. He's like not a construction man. I wish he was. Okay. Let's see. We're almost... Did we get this out of my face? I have so much soap suds. When you said that's very woke of you. I mean, he was like a yoga... He looked like a yoga instructor going to work. And I was all about it. I mean, it looks like we live in Portland or somewhere. Can I get this out of my face? Will I ever see again? I don't know. Maybe if I find my reading glasses, which I lost. They've got to be in this room somewhere. I swear I'm going to find them in the next month. I'm going to get them back on my eyes so I can see again. Okay. What have we done here? I have just used so much cleanser. Let's see if when I turn this guy on, okay, so let's see what happens. Do I set up? I'm probably going to set up. I should use a mirror. What the heck is going on here? Okay, Kim, what did you do? What did you do? I'm just using this to kind of like scrape down any, I don't know, high points. And then we'll do one last, you gotta turn off. We'll do one last semi-cleanse wipe. I mean, the problem is that the water is completely threaded. Shocking. Based on the fact that I used a quarter of the whole cleanser. Okay, let's just dry our face. And go, I mean, look at, I'm looking like, see you guys, unreal. I never look pretty when I'm doing anything. Okay, let's see. Let's just, Oh, All right, let's move on. Let's move forward. We're not going to do this all day. Okay, the next thing from Beauty Stat that we're going to use is this Universal Triple Action Daily Peel. It's got glucosamine and alpha beta acid, so it's going to exfoliate, brighten, firm, reduce wrinkles. Fabulous. Are there percentages that they're going to say? Okay, so you can use this AM and PM. Oh, wait, it says or PM. Massage into clean, dry skin for 20 seconds. Wait 2 minutes until dry. Follow with Universal C Refiner. You may apply every other day until skin becomes acclimated. Each pad is one treatment. Okay, so these could be drying. And if you're not used to using exfoliators like this that are acid-based, you can alternate every day until you become used to it. It's like using Retin-A. A lot of times when people get into Retin-A, they will alternate or maybe do it only 3 times a week. It just depends as your skin acclimates to having that kind of acid. Okay, here we go. We're just going to use this all over my face. We'll hit my face first. And like, you see how I scrub into my nose areas? I scrub everywhere. But we're going to use this first here. I also get up into my upper eyelids and right underneath the eyes. And once I feel like my face is adequately like submersed in this acid, then I'm going to take it down my neck and underneath my chin and jaw and just like make sure that my neck is getting all of the acid too that's in this cloth. And I actually have to say that this cloth, look at this cloth, it's much larger because you know, like Dr. Dennis Gross, it's like little pads. I love that they did a cloth. Look at it, it's like the size of your full side of your face. So I think that's great for these products because you get a lot of product to be able to not only do your face, you can do your neck, you can do your hands. As you get older, your hands will start to have those age spots on them and you won't like it. So it's nice to do your hands as well. Okay, if you're going to do your hands and your neck, you should be sunscreening your neck anyways. Somebody's messaging me. You need to make sure that you put on sunscreen. You do not want to make yourself sensitive to the sun on your body parts, especially as we're going into the summer, and then not coat with sunscreen. So do not do this if you're not a sunscreen person because this will not be good for you. You might burn extraordinarily. So, okay, that's done. I love a daily peel. This is much cheaper than the Dr. Dennis Gross ones. Yes, 100%. Okay, so on Amazon, you guys, I use my Revive Light Therapy. Here are the pads. Okay, so right now for a box of these, it's $29 and there's 10 pads in these. So if you were doing one every other day because of the intensity, you would basically get a month's worth, or you could do it every third day and definitely get a month's worth. All right, so then the next thing is our, oh wait. So we have some glass skin from Peach and Lily in here. I have used glass skin products, or Peach and Lily products rather, for a while, like, I don't know, 5 years. And we're just gonna do this glass skin hydration really quick. Let's get that on our faces. Oh, great to know. So HT Coffee Queen says, especially wear sunscreen on your hands and nails if you use UV cure with acrylic nails. That makes sense. In fact, sometimes, I mean, has anybody ever noticed that sometimes like my powder dip, sometimes they'll put it under the UV light and I swear there are certain things in there where I feel like my fingers are on fire. Not all the time though, it's just certain products. I don't know how to explain it. And then I say something and they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, I don't know. Okay, so we got that on our skin. And next we have my Lidora, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my Universal C Skin Refiner first. So this is from Beauty Stat. So it's 20% L-ascorbic acid. It's going to brighten and retexture and firm. Lovely. And this is new, so it's going to be super effective and concentrated for me. And yes, I take a lot of product because I'm going to put it everywhere. And I'm going to use my light to help push it in. Oh, there is a tingle factor. Am I like cut over here? Did I cut myself somehow? There is something right here that's more sensitive than normal. Anyways, all right, let's just get this on our skin. I always do love when I feel a tingle factor. I know that you don't need tingle factor for things to be effective, but from my standpoint, okay, this is what I'm going to say. If I was ever to make skincare products, which there is no chance probably that I would ever do that, but let's say I did. And the reason I would not do that is because I cannot run another business. But if I was ever going to make skincare products, I would want to make sure that they smelled like the most heavenly product ever, that you looked forward to using it every freaking day, and that you felt something from it. Those are the reasons I love skincare products. So if I ever made skincare products, those would be like what they'd be surrounded around. Because if you don't look forward to your skincare, you're not going to do it. And then you're not going to get the results you want. And so I feel like skincare products have to be the most delicious experience possible, because then people want to do them. And when people want to do something, they're going to make the changes. Okay, so then they also have this Universal C Eye Perfector. I guess this one's on sale today. Let's see, Andrea says, 27, have you tried radio frequency? It works wonders for at-home treatments. Radio frequency can be awesome. Okay, so this is a Universal C Eye Protector. For those of you on YouTube, this is kind of what it looks like. Is that even focusing? I don't know. Oh, there you are. Okay, so we've got it here. Let's see. Oh, I mean, I obviously took a ton. Nobody should take this much, but it is a creamy color. It's not white. It's definitely, there's some hue to it. And I mean, I can't use this much, but we're going to do it under our eyes. So this is a vitamin C under eye cream. I'm probably going to put it on the top of my eyes too. We're going all around the eye. I did a lot. We're going to go around the mouth too. We'll do the upper lip. Is this like a primer? It kind of feels like a primer. It's got caffeine, magnolia, and hemp oil in it. It hydrates, firms, brightens skin, reduces puffiness, dark line. I mean, all these things I want done like all over my face. So did I take too much? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I took the right amount, because I'm going to use it everywhere. And hopefully that doesn't react badly. You guys, I'm going to put this everywhere. It's got caffeine in it. It feels really good. It feels like it's a primer because it smooths into the skin like that, you know? So, all right. We're just going to do it all. I like that. Okay. All right, what's next? What's next on the agenda? Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to, hold on. We're going to massage in our products. But I just, you know what we need? We need the cream. Let's put the cream on. I feel like we should top our face with some cream. Then we can do the light. Let's see what this cream is like. I'm not going to do too much because then sometimes, and I know you've been here for it, sometimes I layer on too many things. And then when we do makeup, my face is a peely mess. But I have a feeling today that's not going to happen, because we're going to be hopeful and positive. And I think it's going to be okay. Okay. How is everybody on Amazon doing? Am I toggling okay for you guys? Sorry about me being all over the place. Okay. So I just used the Beauty Stat cream. It feels really nice. It's definitely nice and hydrating. It's hyaluronic acid, ceramides. They call it the Ultimate Hydrating Bio-Fermented Nutrient Complex. Heals, detoxifies, and strengthens. All right, we'll buy that, I guess, accept it rather. And it feels good, so nothing's wrong with it. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put on our Neogen face mask. And we're gonna put this on. We're gonna use our light to help push all of this in. This Neogen face mask, you guys, it is so creamy. I'll show you what it looks like inside. It's so creamy. Like, look at this. It's got probiotics in it. You see how creamy? It's creamy. It's very creamy. Do you trust me? It's creamy. Okay, so amazing. Oh yeah, you saw that. It's crazy creamy. And so we'll pull it out. We'll get it on our skin. And we'll use our Ladora wand to help us push that in. And then we'll do some scalp treatments because our scalp has been ignored for the last 2 weeks. So we need to help it. Later today, I need to do self-tanner. After this live, I'm going to go do self-tanner and edit. That way I can not be so white anymore. It's so crazy how white my body truly is. Okay. Okay, here we go. This Dermatology Neogen sheet mask smells amazing. It's so yummy smelling. I think you're supposed to do the bottom part first, so hold on. Gotta be up. Okay. So then you push the bottom piece up. And now you can bring the lower part down. I'm just gonna press that in. Okay, now we have our Ladora. Ryan, wait, what? It's a creamy mask, Ryan. The consistency is not liquidy. It's definitely like creamy, like a thin cream. So with our light wands, or you could have this one going, right? They have a vibration to them and the LED light. So you can use them to help push in product. You can do creams, you can do face masks, serums, whatever you want. But definitely use these products to help you infuse in the more expensive creams and sheet masks and things that you buy. Don't just put the sheet mask on and then like think it's going to do everything. I mean, it's going to do stuff, but you can get more out of it if you just like help push the product in deeper. And I prefer to do it with my wand. Well, I prefer to pick one tool. Multitasking multiple tools is a little confusing, but here we go. So we're just gonna like push it in underneath our eye socket. It's vibrating and it's doing red light and warmth. So it's helping infuse that product in, but it's also moving lymphatic drainage to the side of my face where we get puffy underneath our eyes, you know? So you just like pull that puffiness to the side and then you bring it down your neck. So you just like, it's kind of like up and down, up and down. Same thing on the other side. You can help pack that moisture into your lips too, running it across your mouth. You will feel a little tingle around your mouth because of the microcurrent that this device puts out. You feel a little metallic-y. But again, I like that because I feel like it's doing something, stimulating something. And then obviously, even though the sheet mask is not on your neck, you can do your neck and help grab it, like bring down that serum. You know, you can help spread it down and just get your neck to have all that hydration as well. I would say that this sheet mask is a little short from my face. You can see like it doesn't get all the way to my ear. But again, using your tools, you can just help push out that serum infuse it in wherever the mask isn't reaching. If you have a smaller face than me, then you won't necessarily have this issue. But if you have a big, wide, tall face like mine, then you might with certain sheet masks. Certain ones seem like they're cut perfectly for me, and then other ones I'm like, what the heck happened? Okay. Okay, we're gonna let this sheet mask sit in our face for a minute. Also, if you've been interested in a wand like this, so this is the Ladora. It does red light and microcurrent and heat as it goes. But look at that. If you have acne and you want to treat a zit, you can just like stick it on it and it will help kill that P bacteria that's causing the bump. So it's not going to stop you from breaking out, but it will help minimize large lesions faster because it kills that P bacteria that causes the inflammation. Okay. All right, so let's do our scalp, some scalp invigoration, stimulation while we let our face just like marinate in our mask. I'm gonna get some water. Looks like a tinted moisturizer 3/4 times. And yeah, it reminded me a lot, if we're talking about the vitamin C eye perfector, this reminded me a lot of a primer. Kind of how it felt, kind of the color, everything like that. Oh, also in this package, you have so much from the sheet mask. Watch this, you guys. Watch. Do you see this? You do not just throw this out. You use this on your body, okay? Look at, you can just put it all over your arms. If you're alone, you could just rub it everywhere, obviously. Pack it back onto your face and neck. There is so much cream out of that Neogen sheet mask that there is no reason to just let that go into the trash. You should take advantage of all of it. It smells delicious. It's hydrating. Why not? Okay. Let's do our hair. So you guys know that I use my high frequency wands all the time to help stimulate my hair. I have a bunch of different tools for this. I do whatever I feel like that day. Today we're doing this one. And all I'm gonna do is turn it up. I think I might need to buy a new one. My connective piece has this piece, because I use this piece the most. It kind of gets dead. Okay. So look, it's very important with this. So with the high frequency wand, and for Amazon, sorry you guys, let me get to the right product. Okay, here we are. Okay, oh no. Oh no, what just happened? Sorry guys. Did I mess up the Amazon? Sorry. I'm returning to the Amazon Live. I think I messed it up for Amazon. Oh no. Wait. It's telling me to go live again. Are you guys here? Oh my gosh, did I just mess this up? I may have messed up the Amazon Live inadvertently. If I did, I'm so sorry. Ugh, I hate their platform. It's so difficult. Okay, so we're back on Amazon Live, thank goodness. And, oh, sorry. This thing is going to make the electronics in the room go crazy, too. It is kind of strong. You are back. Okay. Sorry, Melissa. I don't know what happened. Why is this being so weird? Okay. Is somebody else in the carousel with me right now? It's really jumpy. Okay. So, whoa. Here is the product I'm using. I'm using the new Derma. It's actually 23% off today. Okay. So this is my point. if I'm down on my scalp, I'm still getting stimulation, but I'm getting a lot less. If I'm right above it, like 1 centimeter above it, why is that happening? It's pulling, it's shorting out the feed. Sorry, you guys. I think I have to do it in shorter bursts, otherwise it somehow stresses the feed. I've never noticed it do that before. Okay, so I like to take about 5 minutes while I have my sheet mask on and just give my scalp tons of stimulation. The electricity is running through the glass probe, and it usually uses different types of gases like neon or argon to move through the glass wand. And basically it comes down and it tickles the scalp, and that causes blood circulation, and blood circulation equals more nutrition to that growing hair follicle. And that's why hair stimulation in this way with a high frequency wand can improve the quality of your hair. It can make it stronger, less likely to break, shinier, longer. Well, when your hair is less likely to break, you can grow it longer, right? So I have long hair. I have had long hair my whole life. So I'm always trying to take care of it the best I can. And then also, if you like the smell of ozone, you'll like this because it creates ozone as it does this. And then if you had a zit, you could just, I mean, you could switch glass probes to like the pointed one, but let's say you didn't. It will still, if you can see this, it will still zero in if you just bring it to one point. It will arc down and zap. It's like zapping right now in that one spot. If I had a zip there, it would be killing it. So you don't have to change the other probes. I mean, they all end up going through their gas eventually, so probably a good idea to switch if there's one that you like using a lot more than others. Like, I really like my comb one, obviously. But this is what's crazy. Okay, you can take this off. Let's say we are done with doing our hair, and we are. So you can remove this one, and in the box there's other ones, and you can switch them obviously. And so, for instance, let's say I switched to the mushroom head, so you can see it's not a comb, it's just like a mushroom head. So I'll turn that on, and I can zap through. This one might not have. I may have exhausted this one too. See, I go through all of them. I really need to buy a new box. Okay, here is the little zit zapper one. This one should work because I haven't used this one that much. Okay. Yeah, this one is good. Okay. So you can use this on top of your sheet mask to help push in the product too. So I'm not touching it. You can see, hopefully, let's see. Yeah, it's like right beyond me, but it's zapping me. Do you see that? Okay, you guys, I'm going to turn off the lights really quick so you can see the full experience, okay? This takes me a minute, but I think it's well worth it so you can understand. Because the lights blow out the zapping aspect, and so you can't really see it. But when you can see it, I think it looks so cool. Okay. Okay, hopefully there's not enough ambient light from that window. I don't think there should be. Okay, you ready? Listos? Okay, so you can see, hopefully, that it's a little bit redder. Okay, you can see that, right? Now watch this. I know it zooms out, it like shorts everything. Okay, and then for Amazon, can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but it's not touching me, but it's creating the stimulation. And then TikTok, it's not touching me. Okay, so let's do our face with this. Let's see if we can get the arc to show up on camera. I don't know, can you see that? I don't know if you can. It's too light in here, I think. But again, it's not touching my skin. It's just zapping across the plane and making the connection. And then I smell all the ozone. And like Melissa just said, for those on YouTube, everything is linked in the description that I'm using. You can use it either way, Sela. I use it directly on my face or over a mask. Or you can put on serums and use it over the serum to help push the serum in. It's just an idea for helping not only get product in deeper, but also different ways of utilizing these products. So when you buy them, you feel like you have like a really great range of use. Okay, I'm going to turn my lights back on and then we'll take our mask off, okay? Told ya I'm gonna go like this. And then in the box, the tools, the probes just go back inside the, I feel really weird on what I'm wearing today, but I really wanted to wear my Mother's Day shirt. Okay, so we're getting these in here, and everything just stays in its box so that it stays nice and like secure and, you know, not gonna break or anything. So let's take off our mask. Okay. I feel hydrated and smooth now. So I feel like we're on the right track. Let's see, what else can we do? Okay, some water first. Okay. So let's see. So we have these new products from Tinted, or they're new to me rather. So they have these live tinted products. This is a Hue Guard sunscreen, but I thought this one seemed really interesting because this is in particular for hyperpigmentation, this one. So let's see. Wait, is this the Super Hue? Okay, this is the Super Hue one. So they say on this one, and let me find it on Amazon. Let me see. Where did I put it? Okay. So this one, the benefits are Super Hue Pigmentation Stick is one of a kind and serum packed with powerful ingredients that target discoloration and clogged pores. So I wonder if it has any salicylic in it. Created with hyperpigmentation fighting heroes like niacinamide, vitamin C, and butyrol. This easy-to-use water-based formula will leave skin nourished and even-toned. Okay, so it says glide over clean or cleanse skin in a single layer and generally massage in follow with moisturizer and SPF. Okay, all right, let's do this. Let's see. So I think it's like a cute bottle. I like how it is, the stick. So I'm just gonna like put it all over my face. Obviously I have like freckles and stuff on my cheeks and nose and forehead and all that kind of stuff because I'm Scottish, English descent. So it happens. I actually think I want to put it in my chest too because I get a lot of discoloration down here. Okay, so I'm going to rub that in. I'm going to rub it into my face. We'll see. We'll see how much that helps. It's kind of fun that it's on the go kind of stick. Okay, so then the next one is the HueGuard 3-in-1 Mineral Sunscreen Moisturizer and Primer, and this is an SPF 30. So this HueGuard is an all-in-one daily non-nano zinc mineral sunscreen. Okay, did you hear that? Non-nano zinc mineral sunscreen. So if you have an issue with nano zinc, this is a non-nano zinc mineral sunscreen, moisturizer and primer that protects skin from harmful UVA, UVB rays, and blue light. The innovative, ultra lightweight, and fast absorbing formula blends seamlessly into the skin, giving it a natural glow with no white cast, making it perfect for all skin tones and types. All right, let's see what this sunscreen looks on my face. Looks like on my face. And for Amazon, this is the one I'm using right now. This is obviously new to me. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it has a color. Let's see. Okay, I mean, it is a sunscreen. And it's a non-nano zinc. I don't even know what nano zinc is, so that's a new one for me. It feels really good on. Like, I'm not noticing any issue with it. It smells nice too. There's like a, I think it's that Bacchanal. It definitely smells like that. And I always say it wrong, but that Buchinal, whatever it is. It definitely has that smell to it, which I like. It smells really fresh and clean. It seems like it smooths in really well. It didn't take any effort to like blend it in. So then they also have this HueGuard Invisible Sunscreen Stick, which is an SPF 50. I'm going to use this on my arms to see like how that lays down. Okay, so here's this stick. Let's do it on this arm because I don't have like a watch on this one. Okay. So it's kind of like, you see it's like see-through. It's kind of, it almost looks like amber. Okay. Definitely, I think sticks are the way to go with kids too. It's like easier. They accept it much better than like lotions and sprays. It makes it easier as a mom to get it on them and then just like smooth it in. Okay, so hi.
I was gonna say bye.
Yeah, come here. I want to put this on your face.
Oh, no.
You don't have any sunscreen on, I'm sure. So sit down. I want to see.
Hi, everyone.
And look at your head. It's completely bare. Let's do this everywhere.
Ooh. Should come home more often during the day.
I think you should be obviously using sunscreen.
I should.
You have a head that has no hair.
I know. It's a good idea. There needs to be an easier solution, like a quick...
This is
no,
easy.
like a deodorant spray. I just spray it on
This
really
is
quick.
like a deodorant stick.
That's true.
Do you think you could do this?
Maybe.
Okay, and then like, look, you just like rub it in once you get it on your face. You don't even have to put it that many places because you have hair. And then like you should do it your neck.
How's everyone doing here?
I think everyone's really well.
Mm-hmm.
We're just hanging out doing skincare.
Mm.
Oh, you should also do your ears. Because your ears, you know, you don't want to lose the tops of your ears when the dermatologist needs to start hacking at them.
That's true.
You're going to have like one ear that's gone. Okay, how does that feel?
Feels good.
All right, do you think you could do this?
You can do that, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
But if there was a spray that I could just do that once, that would
But
be
there are
best.
a million sprays.
Give me one of those.
All right.
Bye. See you, baby.
Bye. Have a good day.
I love you.
You too. Alrighty. So we've done sunscreen. I do manhandle his head. That's so true. Okay. Okay. I figured it was a nanoparticle in the sunscreen. Okay. I don't know, but that probably makes sense. It's the first time I've ever seen it. And I'm not sure if people have a problem with it or why to even specify. I have no idea. All right, you guys, should we do some makeup and then hair? I think it's time for that. So let's see. He is such a great sport, SB. You are absolutely right. Like, he's so good. Okay. I think we should do makeup and then hair because I like when I do my hair. I like it when I have my makeup done already because then I feel like a little bit prettier. But we'll do the makeup first. And it's not a ton. It should be fun today. It's just kind of 3 products, really. We have the Ilia, which we love the skin tint. I have the Laura Mercier, moisturizer bronzer. And then Tinted has this crown that's like for lips and cheeks. So I thought that could be fun, those 3. And then we'll do brows and mascara. But all in all, these are like the 3 skin products. Okay. So let's do this. Let's see. What are we going to do? We're going to clip up our hair. We're going to shake the Ilia. Make sure it gets nice and mixed. And then we will put some on our hand. And we will take a spongy and pick that up and just start applying all over our face, which is kind of my normal go-to. I don't have anything wrong with brushes, but I just find that, I don't know, I like a sponge. I go all over my eyes. I go into the sockets. I just press it everywhere. This is a really thin foundation. I mean, I don't even know if I should they call it a skin tint. It has an SPF 40 too. So if you were just looking for an SPF 40 skin tint to help just polish you up, I can't think of anything better than this Ilia. I've been using it for 3 years now, I believe, and it's fabulous. Okay, so we know we've got a nice just consistency and another SPF, which is great. And now we'll take that Laura Mercier and give ourselves some bronze. Make ourselves look a little less white. I always take too much of this. I think when I did that Tahiti reel, I took so much. Okay, so I have a little bit on there, and now I'm just going to start. I always start with my forehead, probably just because it helps me figure out how the product is laying and how much I took. But I have a tall forehead and my hair is receding. So I always go there first just to help give some shadow, right? And just help blend into wherever recession is happening up there. And then I like to plug it into my eye sockets. And actually, we might need a little bit more. And then we're gonna just kind of do the C. So, you really want to do that C. That helps. If you have a forehead like me. If your hair comes to there, then you can still do the C, but you're up in the hairline, which is totally fine. Because that helps just blend it all. A little bit more in the eye crease. And again, just giving it some, and then I usually do that ridge and underneath. Okay. I mean, it's really easy and fast, especially with these products. Products have gotten just so good. It's not even funny. Okay. So you can see that side is done. It looks fresh, and just glowy. And then we have this side still to do a little bit. So we're going to do our C. And again, I'm just sponging it in. Like I have those dot, you know, in like preschool and kindergarten, those dot sponge markers that they give all the kids. That's how I think about when I'm doing this. I'm just like, okay, I'm just doing it in all these little sponge dots. And then I'm going to just kind of feather it all in. And it seems to look okay. Nothing's perfect about it. I'm not like crazy hardcore, and maybe one side is a little bit lower than the other side. And I live with it. It hasn't hurt me yet. Could it be better? Probably. But am I going to sit there and like stress about it? No. Okay, so this is our new product. This is the Tinted, what did they call this? Okay, I have it in color Perk, and it's called a hue stick. So it's called an eye, cheek, and lip. So, okay. I mean, well, hold on. Let's see. What color is this? Ooh, it's like a peachy. All right, I like that. Let's just, I don't even know what it's going to be like in my eye, but I think it's going to be pretty. So I'll kind of do that, you know, like I know that I want to bring up the shadow up. So I'm going to go on the side, and then I'm just going to like press it up towards my eyebrow, because if you concentrate the shadow down here, then the eye and everybody looking at you stays down here. If you push the shadow up, it looks like your shadow extended higher, and that helps lift your eye. And with this peach color, it might not really work that well because we're talking more about shadows than hues, but it still could work, and it still could be pretty. Okay, so then same thing on this side. Ooh, we could even do, you know what we should do? We'll even underline with it, because I think that could be really pretty. Okay, let's just underline with it. I'll go back in and like blend it out, but we'll just get it there. Okay, so now we're underlined. We'll do our lips. This crown is actually really smooth. I'm really liking it. And this color called Perk. Yeah, I'm a peachy colored person. And I love Korea, and Korea loves peach also, so therefore, yeah, we're all peach over here. Even though it probably does, even though peach probably really just blends in with my skin tone, I still like it. Okay, so we have our lips kind of shaded in with this. It's definitely more of a lipstick kind of feeling than a gloss or anything like that. And I'm more of a gloss person, but a cream like this is going to help you blend better. Okay, so let's just like, I don't know, put it on our cheeks. So I just drew on my cheeks, and now I'm just going to blend it out on top. I kind of want to go down underneath that eye really quick. Just like see what we can do. I don't know. It's probably the wrong brush. I grabbed the most random brush for this. Okay. I think that looks okay. And then just use our sponge to kind of help with that blend in on the cheek. Okay. Gave ourselves a little blush cheek addition there. Oh, Elsa's World. Thank you so much. Wow, that's a lot of information. She says, I would love to see your morning routines and also evening routines. I would also like to know what books you've read, how you plan your days around husband and kids, You're so beautiful. Well, thank you. I think you think I'm a lot more organized than I am, and kudos to me for laying that out there like you think I'm organized. Thank you. I wish I was more organized. Really what ends up happening is I have a routine every week, and I basically stick to that routine unless I'm traveling. And that is kind of how we do it. Actually, what's underneath here? As far as books go, I only listen to books on audio. I don't have time to read, but audio allows me to multitask. And my kids would probably tell you I'm dropping the ball 24/7. So, I'm not really good at doing everything. Okay. Let's look at our brows. Here's my Benefit 3.5. I love this shade for me in particular because 3.5 is a little bit more ashy. So I love that. So then I just start going through my brows, doing little strokes. I mean, again, nothing is precise about this. Nothing is special about this. I'm just a mess. You don't need to be an artist to do this. Just do little brow strokes, whatever. Don't stress yourself out about it. Guess what? There's always makeup remover. Okay, so then you kind of like get it in there. And then on the other side is a spoolie. And you can just rack that color up. And this helps disperse the intensity, but it also helps make your brows look bigger as you kind of like fluff that color above your natural brows, right? So now all of a sudden this brow looks just like a little bit more wild and free, which is exactly what I want it to look like. Because when you look at young girls' brows, they're just like pop in, thick, bold, wild. That's what a young girl's brow looks like. Old people's brows look like cut, chopped, and thin. Don't know why that happened. Okay, so then we put in this color and we kind of gave ourselves like a bigger looking brow, right? But then you take this Benefit wax. I don't know. I got this like last month at Sephora and I've been obsessed with it. I don't know when it came out. Maybe it's new, maybe it's old. I don't know. But this is what you're going to do. You're going to back comb this wax into your brows. I've been doing this for the last like 3 weeks. Obsessed. So I'm pushing it back, right? Then I'm just going to comb up my brows. Now I know that they've gotten some of that product underneath them. They're more laminated. And then I'm going to take my finger. I'm going to push them up. Okay. Now I have like laminated brows. Do you guys see this? Hold on. I want to make sure that it's going to focus on it so it looks nice and crisp. You see that, right? It's like nice and laminated. This side still is a little wild. But once I put that brow gel in, that wax, and push up with my finger, I'm basically laminating them down onto my skin. And they're going to stay like that all day. Can you guys see that? This is laminated. This hasn't been done yet. But they're just like nice and like secured. And poking up, looking a little messy, looking a little boho, not looking perfect, and that's what we want. So I'll do this side too, okay? I know that in a few weeks or months or year, after I do my brows like this forever and then brow styles change, I'll be like, oh my gosh, Kim, can you remember that time you were laminating your brows with brow gel? Yes, I do. Okay, so again, we're back combing that product into our brows after we've already thrown in some brow color. And then we're just gonna comb up, combing them up. I really need to go get my brows cleaned, by the way. I have like strays everywhere. And then we use our finger and we're just laminating. So forget about those laminating kits, which I have used. This is like lamination on the go. And I'm all about it because My eyebrows now look bigger. They don't look perfect. That's okay. Like, I got a random brow thing there, I got a random thing there, but they look nice and big, and they're organized to a point, but they don't look like, at least in my opinion, they don't look like I cared. They look like younger brows. I did care, and I did put work into them, but nobody knows that, right? Yes. So, everyone's good. Okay. I just think this looks nice. Okay. So then one last thing I do if I want just like a little bit more detail in the brows is there's this Say brow gel that comes in a color, and I think this is color, I can't read without my, they make it so small, medium brown. Okay. So then you could take this up on those top pieces and just give them a little bit more definition if you wanted. But you don't need to do this step. Also, if you have one of those little brow markers, this could be where you go and throw in a couple more lines if you needed that. Like if you felt like you were pretty shallow or lacking in this front area and you just wanted to do a few flicks with that marker or pen, I mean, this would be the time to do it. But again, I just kind of run it through my brows, just giving it maybe a little bit more definition. But I mean, I could buy brow products all day long. I do love brow products. Okay, last but not least, let's do our lashes. So as you guys are well aware, I do not have lash extensions on right now. I do feel naked without them, but so many of you guys have been like, you like it better without. That's fine. I'll probably still go back to lash extensions at some point, but right now we're playing with lashes with different products that I haven't been playing with forever, so this is a good thing. So I have to curl my lashes. They're still so short. So we curl them. And if I was upstairs, I would use my blow dryer to get this a little hot. I didn't do that this morning. And you don't have to use it. And sometimes I do it and I'm like, does it even matter? I don't know. Okay, so I really like this Blink, it's called Blink, Original Tubing Mascara. I wish they had it in a, is this brown? Oh yeah, I have it in brown. I like it in brown. Oh, that's right. I wanted to try their, there's like another like element to this brand, like a more intense one. So they only had it in black, and I like a brown mascara for myself. Oh, and speaking of which, if I go and get my lash extensions redone, I'm going to do brown lash extensions because I saw that that's an offer now. Okay, so this is interesting because this is tubing mascara. And for a lot of you, you've probably been doing this for a long time. New for me since I've had lash extensions for the last 4 years. But I'm just coating my lashes, and I really like how this tubing is working out. Now, it stays wet for a minute, so you have to like give it time to dry. But once it dries, it's good. It's not like other mascaras that when they dry, but they're still kind of like wet or smeary. This one, once it dries, it's great. It's just gonna flake, but it's not gonna like smear. And I'm okay with flakes. I'm just not okay with smears. Okay, so then we can go back on this side and just give it a little bit more. I'll give you a close-up of what they look like when I kind of get them set. And I don't want them to look gunky, so I am laying down a lot, but what I like to do is go back with my spoolie, which, I mean, this tool is such a beauty tool. Like, I use it for everything. I use it for so many things that it's not even meant for. People would never think about, but who cares? Also, I got a little amount of mascara right there. Once you let it dry, all you do is take the spoolie and scratch it off, and it's gone. So that's the trick to mascara. If you ever get some like junk somewhere, don't immediately wipe it. Let it dry and then take a spoolie or the back end of a brow brush and just scrape it off. It'll come off so much easier. If you smear it, then you have a mess. It's gonna mess up your makeup. Just let it dry. Takes a few seconds and then scrape. So like I go back through and I scrape wherever I hit because my upper eyelids are still like gonna hit on my lashes. Like that's the way my eye is formed. As I get older, that's getting heavier. Obviously, like these are things we work on based on our own bodies. Some people don't have that issue. I do have that issue. Okay, so then I like to take my spoolie and go back through my lashes and just help separate out some of that mascara gunk and just help them be a little bit more thin and long. Okay, and then like over here, I hit down as they were drying, so we'll just scrape that off. And again, I'm just going through, just helping clean up some of the gunk. Okay, and it helps like right on the top too. Yep. Okay, so let me show you close up. I don't know if you can really see those lashes. Okay, there they are out there. And then here they are. I don't know. I think it's so hard to sometimes see lashes, especially when they're not extensions. But I'm happy with them. Oh, wait. Can I? I don't know how to show them. And yeah, definitely better than what they were. And this is the blue, what is this? This is the brown formulation. Okay, now we look pretty. All we need to do is just set with our Milani Make It Last. This is a setting spray. And oh, you have a rehearsal dinner tonight, Tyler? How fun though for you. And that Milani spray is under $10, so that's a great setting spray. So there we are. We're good. We are good. Let's just do some curls in our hair with the Le Duo. So I have my Laneige. Well, no, this isn't Laneige. This is Lange. Sorry. Lange Le Duo hair curler. It's 25% off now. This thing is amazing. Like, so good. It just needs to be heating up. Sorry, I didn't turn it on earlier, but it should get there fast. I think this color is pretty. Now, I am a lip gloss kind of person, but I think this with a lip gloss on top of it could be very pretty too. Do I have one laying around? No. That's okay. Because for those of you who like mattes, this could be good too. Oh, thank you, 3/4 time. You got your tripolar last night, Dawn? Congratulations. Oh, Tyler says Milani has some great products. Their blue-green toner is one of the best he's used. That's awesome. Yeah, the tripolar can be used on the neck. Just, you know, you have your what do we call it? Thing that regulates your, why can't I think of it? Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Anyways, you want to avoid this center thing that looks like a butterfly. Why can't I know somebody's going to write it. Somebody's going to write it because I am drawing a blank on what I'm saying. And then we will continue forward. But yeah, you want to avoid the center area. But you can go on the sides. It's an amazing massage too in this back area. Thyroid, thank you, Jay Crave. Gosh, I knew it started with a T, but I could not visualize it. Guys, I'm 41. I don't know what these slides are going to be like when I hit 45. I'm like going downhill. Okay, let's do my hair. I typically just part my hair in the center and then like I just do my curls from the sides to give it body. And I'm not that great at separating out my hair, as many of you guys know. But we still make it work. Okay. So I really love the Laduo because it's, what is going on here? I thought I turned it on. It seemed like it was working. Let me unplug it and replug it. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Okay. I've got it now going all the way up. Sorry, I was confused on what it was trying to do. Okay. So the thing that's great about this device is it's really easy. You know how sometimes you watch me do curling irons and I'm like getting caught up in the twist and everything? I really like this one. It's really easy because you basically just turn the hair through it and it's like a flat iron. But the way they've created it makes it easier to use for the twist. And I don't know if it's hot enough, but I'm just showing you how it works. And it's like easy to pull off, but yeah, it needs to get much hotter. Okay, it's trying to get to its temperature right now. So we'll pop some curls in, spray it, shake it, and be off with our day. Let's see. Can you do my front one? You ready? Okay. The air just turned on, so that means it's ready. I think the Laduo is such a great device from Lash. Like, not expensive, especially now it's like 25% off on Amazon today. It's so easy. I love how it looks. It's not hard for me, like, mechanically to use. Whereas, like, some things I just get really tied up in. Very expensive products I get tied up in. And this one is under $100 and seems to just work great. So, nothing but love for this device. I mean, look at that, so easy, right? So much faster. And my hair never gets caught in it. Like, I never feel like I'm trying to undo my hair from the clamp or anything like that. And if I had gone slower up here, I would have given myself more curl. So like, for instance, if I come here and then do it slower. As I pull, it's going to create a tighter curl at the top. Okay, so now we have the whole curl going all the way up. Okay, this week on YouTube, I have not decided on what video I'm going to release. I've been back and forth, but I think it might actually be some Hawaii videos. So it'll be a step back to 2020, and I think we're going to do the Fairmont and the Grand Wailea. So be watching for those on the Spa and Tell YouTube channel. I'm going to release those probably today and tomorrow to give you guys some videos as I'm trying to figure out what's going on in my life with editing and all the new content. Okay. All right. Let's see. Has anybody watched the show on, I don't know if it's on Netflix or it's on Apple, it's called White Lotus. Has anybody seen that? Well, the first season, if you have, is filmed at the Four Seasons in Maui. But I'm not sure. There's a second season that I started last night. I'm not sure where it's filmed. They're saying they're in Sicily, but I need to look it up to see like really where they are. I mean, I'm sure they're in Italy somewhere, but I don't know if they're actually in Sicily or not. Okay. So look at this, you guys. We've got all of this side of my hair done now. Just like beautiful long curls. I mean, this is I know that I tried to do that other one and I want to be cool with the clamp and wrapping, and it doesn't mean that's the last time you'll see me doing it. But every time I use this wand, I can't help myself. I'm just like, this is so easy. Why don't I use this every day? Okay. Voila. And I take thick pieces of hair because I have a lot of hair. I don't like waiting a long time. So I am very aggressive and liberal when I take the sections. Like, I'm not taking baby sections. So just know that if you have thick hair like me, you can get through a lot of hair pretty fast. Except maybe I made that one too thick. I was like, look at how thick you can do it. Well, okay, just kidding. Let's see how well we can do this one. I made it a little bit thinner. Okay. These plates are really smooth. So again, I've never felt like my hair has gotten caught on any of the edges of the plates or around the clamp, which unfortunately does happen quite a bit to me. So that's why it's so much easier for me to glide it through this, because nothing is ever getting caught, which is great to be able to trust a device like this, because usually I don't trust most of them to not catch my hair. You might have to break this one up into two just because of the way the hair is coming out of my head. This is a great device too, especially for travel when I think about it, because you are getting a flat iron and a curling iron in one. Okay, now I'm going to turn it off. It's done. Okay, so now we did our hair. Let's spray it first with our Oribe texture spray. I love this stuff. It smells amazing. So it gives your hair some texture and hold, but it's not like crazy hairspray or anything like that. And it smells amazing. They should really just call it hair perfume. Okay. So now we have that done, and now we can just like shake out our hair and just let it, you know, be its wild, natural self. After we gave it a little bit of body, so it's not so flat. Okay. Okay, I know I look kind of like a mess. Alrighty. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this was fun and entertaining, and we got through some new products, and I hope you guys enjoyed them, and hopefully like it will just widen your horizons on what's out there and what's available and what's going on right now. And as usual, I just appreciate you guys all the time. Your support and kindness is always so good to me while I play in beauty and share about skincare online. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, you guys.